That's so much to talk about today. So we're going to be talking about the year that was. It's been a cracker of a year, absolutely huge year. So we want to talk about it because there's lots, and also want to talk about
it this early, but it's only like 8 days to Christmas.
Yeah,
9 days.
It's crazy. I don't know where that's gone. I swear, I'm gonna take my glasses off. I can't see. I don't know where that time has gone. I feel like the older we get, the quicker it goes. Don't you?
Yeah, it's gone.
It's crazy. So look, we really just wanted to cover, gosh, we've got some big Christmas carols playing in the background. Is that to get us in the mood? That's to get us in the mood for Christmas.
Really bad ones, eh?
They're really bad ones. Yes, they are. Yeah. They are. But yeah, look, we really just wanted to recap on the year that's been, right?
It's been a monster. Like what a year to start the year.
Yes, it has.
Back to January.
Yep.
We all came into the year thinking, well, we didn't really know what to think. We had this big change of government. We had Liberal, Labor, Liberal, Labor, Liberal, Labor, Liberal, Labor.
Yeah.
Didn't really know what we were going to have.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
We got Liberal.
Okay, so it looked like it was going to be a slow year. The predictions for the property market were grim.
Yep.
Okay, and then they pretty much turned the corner, I reckon, on the 16th of May. And I remember, because that was election day, and I remember I was doing an open home at Pacific Parade.
Yep.
And a lady had turned up early, and I said to her, look, feel free to come in. We're just setting up. And she said, you've got about 100 people coming up the stairwell. And I remember looking outside thinking, oh my God, it made the front page of the Manly Daily.
Yeah, it did too.
It made the front page of the Manly Daily, and that was it. That was pretty much where the property market turned.
Yep.
And it all went pretty crazy pretty quickly, Mark, don't you think?
It went like literally, we only realise it now.
Yeah.
But actually, you know what? There was also the bank inquiry, the Reserve Bank inquiry. So that was happening at the same time as the election. We forget this stuff real quick, but it wasn't that long ago, and it was really, really turbulent.
Yeah, and property prices pretty much, again, that was the marker, the 16th of May. Property prices jumped quite significantly, quite quickly, and they continue to do so. Although I'm predicting that is going to start to plateau out as more stock comes to market in the new year. I think everyone's just holding back, waiting for the new year to come.
Yeah, look, I think a really good way to put it, guys, is the market swung 20%.
Yeah.
So it was negative 10%, negative maybe even 15%.
Yeah.
And it went positive 5%. So each quarter that went past from the election was plus 5%.
Yes.
Plus 5%. Plus 5%. Once we got to zero capital growth, as in it wasn't going down or it wasn't going up, we then chocked it.
Yeah.
And then the newspapers reported 3 months ago, hey, you've just had 5%, which is incredible.
Yeah. So property prices continue to grow, and you know, look, I don't see that slowing down anytime too soon, although as more property does come to market, moving into that new year period, they'll start to plateau out. All right. So that's the prediction for property. It's been a big year for us for social media, which we're going to cover in a moment, but it's also been a big year for us for awards as well.
Yeah, it's been
and I think awards is not about us beating our chest and how good we are. That's not at all how we look at it. I think it's more, it more just solidifies that what we're doing is right, wouldn't you say?
Yep.
Those awards as well are
an affirmation.
It's an affirmation. I agree.
Just like, okay, it's really, I think some of the stuff that we were doing on social, we didn't know worked.
Yeah.
And then when the happy clients came in, and then when the results came in, and then when the affirmations came in with the awards, it was like, okay, this is good.
And we've had some big awards, right? We used to do a lot of the local business awards, and not taking away from those whatsoever, because obviously we completely respect our local community. But the company grew at such a speed that it almost catapulted us into these big national awards without us even realising. So a couple of weeks ago, we were recognised and awarded as the top 3 in the country by realestate.com.au for commercial. That was huge. Now, we were up against JLL and Collier's.
Yep.
Right? These guys are huge. I mean, how many employees have they got? Thousands.
Between them, there's probably 20, 25,000
Thousands.
whoppers. Huge.
Yeah. So at 50 employees, it was an absolute privilege to be amongst those guys and to be voted as the top 3 commercial agents in the country. Amazing accolade. And then recently I was also awarded, actually last week, by Elite Agent Magazine as one of the top 50 most influential people in real estate. Completely blew me away. Very, very proud to wear that accolade as well. And then the most innovative woman in real estate.
Yep.
My RAB. So big awards. And also
Vanessa's just said can't hear anything. Hopefully Vanessa
can't hear.
Hopefully we'll just make a bit.
Are we talking to ourselves, are we?
Talking to ourselves there on Instagram for a while.
Okay, guys, just give us the thumbs up. Hopefully you can hear us now.
On Insta, hopefully that's good. I think Facebook we're good. Amol's there. How are you, Amol? Hopefully we're all good. We've got a new mic, so we're a bit green.
Yes.
Hopefully we're back.
So guys, just give us the thumbs up if you can hear us. We'd appreciate it.
On Insta. Oh, actually on Facebook.
Maybe they can't hear us.
I think we're good. I think they're good.
Maybe they can't hear us. All right, all good.
That's something we learned in 2019.
Yeah.
In 2019, the amount of stuff ups you have to be prepared to make publicly has gone next level.
Yeah.
Because we're doing a lot of live stuff. You know, like you can't hide stuff anymore. So with the newspaper, you never really got it wrong.
Yeah.
You got to proof it 20 times, 10 times, 5 times.
Yeah.
Now with our new media, we're messing up all the time.
No, that's right, exactly. And that's the thing, like, you know, you've got to, what people don't realize with social media is you've actually got to go through so many doors. You've actually got to make the mistakes.
That's what we learned in 2019.
That's what we learned. We learned that you've actually got to make the mistakes to learn the lesson, and then you just go through that next door and you just you do make mistakes again. You just get better and better. Hopefully you guys can hear us now. I don't know if you could just give us a thumbs up out there if you can hear us. We'd appreciate it. We're not getting any thumbs up, so hopefully we can be heard. Hopefully we can.
What else we got?
All right, guys. So we had lots of babies this year as well.
We never have lists. We got lists.
We've got a list because we have lots and lots to talk about. We do have lots and lots to talk about. So we had
prediction for property. No, we'll save that till last.
Prediction for property. We did cover a bit of that. We just talked about
where
that.
it's going to go. We're predicting where it's going. So in 2020, where it is going to go, you reckon?
Look, I think that the property market's going to continue to climb with this very, very low shortage of stock. And as more stock comes to market, those property prices will plateau out. That's inevitable.
I reckon 10%.
They're going to continue to grow 10%.
I reckon we'll do 10% from January next year, December next year. Your property value of $1 million will go to $1.1 million by the end of the year. It's pretty positive times. Money's cheap. People have got jobs. Money's cheap. It's going to be getting the money, but I reckon there's still a few people out there. But don't forget the first home buyer stuff. Yeah. That's going to lock in 5% just in the first quarter.
So that's going to be massive.
Just in the first quarter.
The first home buyer thing's going to be huge.
Yeah, so I reckon those next 3 quarters after that, all they've got to do is 1 or 2% each, and we've done 10% for the year.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's good.
That's really good. We did.
We had some babies. All right, let's talk about our babies. So Angelo, who has been with us, many of you will know Angelo. He has been with our agency for 16 years. Ange has never had another job. He's always worked here at Novak.
Very hard worker.
Super loyal employee of Novak. Those guys just had their second bub, so huge congratulations, as did Adita. Adita was part of our sales team. Beautiful girl, absolutely love her to pieces. And Deet's left to go and have a baby, and hopefully she'll be back again soon. We miss you, Deet. Congratulations to those guys. And Brooke, our lovely property manager, senior property manager, who was also with us for 7 or 8 years, a long time. Brooke's about to have her bub very soon. So congratulations, lots and lots of luck.
And a very big announcement for social media, Stephen Bubbelow, who's got his own street in Warriewood, Bubbelow Street.
Yes.
Over to you.
Well, I don't know what you're going to say.
He's having a baby.
Oh, I don't know. We like to tell people that?
Yeah, I told him I'm going to put it on social media.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, great news. We just found that out this morning. Congratulations.
When I was doing this, we put on it. together.
Yeah, huge congratulations. Unbelievable. Really beautiful.
Market shift into another one was stock dried up in this year.
Yes.
We went from last year, DY, for example, out of a suburb in Sydney, had 140 properties. This year, same time, 38 properties. That's a big shift.
That's unbelievable. But again, that's what's pushing. That's what's pushing these property prices up. Yeah.
Yep.
So as we get more stock coming to market, no doubt we are going to be seeing those property prices starting to plateau out again. So that's super exciting. Other things that happened this year, Mark did the 500-kilometer bike ride in Thailand. Mark.
535 kilometers on a bicycle in Thailand.
Yeah.
I did it, and I didn't die.
Biggest, thank God for that, biggest charity bike ride for the real estate industry in the world. Okay, phenomenal. Mark's going to be doing it again next year for Hands Across the Water.
I look much better in Lycra than what I actually thought.
And Mark's done lots and lots of training for this bike ride, haven't you, Mark? About as much as he did for the last bike ride. So, and bear in mind, it's 45 degrees, but it is for a phenomenal cause, absolutely phenomenal cause.
Crazy.
So, but that was a human upgrade, Mark, that you did. I mean, that was incredible. I was there as part of the support network.
Push yourself like that, that's a good idea.
It was unbelievable. And what a cause as well. Hands Across the Water, these guys do some amazing things. For that community over in Thailand, quite incredible actually.
And Mal has said we've gone live on her feed.
Oh, that's good.
By accident.
Oh my God.
So, and I'm very sorry about that.
Oh my God.
If for anyone who loves social media as much as we love social media, when you do a post, you've actually got the ability to do a thing called cross-posting.
Yeah.
Where you can actually go, what we do is we go live on 15 other reps' feeds, as well as the Novak feed. We actually did a...
Sorry, Amal.
Sorry, Amal. Oops. But we did a live with some friends that have an office out in Pennant Hills.
Yep, somewhere around there. Sorry, out in the northwest.
Carswell. Out there, and we've gone live on their account tonight.
Sorry,
guys. I'm very sorry.
We do apologise. And Mal, if you can you just give us a thumbs up if you can hear us? I'm just a little bit worried about, we're using a new mic, so we're just a bit worried that we may be coming across with no sound tonight.
She would have told us by now.
I reckon she would have.
She's the best. She's in Norwest. So for all the Norwest people that need a Norwest agent that are on the Norwest
these guys are the best.
You got to use that, Mal.
The best.
Apologies for doing that tonight.
Yes, the absolute best. And of course, this year, guys, social media for us obviously has taken us to the next level. It's been unbelievable. It really, really has revolutionized our business.
Yep.
Yes, we talk about it a lot. My God, we made a lot of mistakes. And we made one tonight with our no sound. Yep. But you know what? We have learned a lot. We are going to be also doing a lot of events next year. I'm going to be doing the Kickstart with John McGrath and Tom Panos on the, I want to say the 7th of February. Jump online and we've got some links to that as well, but some little golden nuggets there. Mark and I are also going to be coming live on Wednesday night sharing our secrets.
And also Lisa's banged me on the leg 3 times tonight. So I thought I'd just...
It's because you're looking, see how he keeps looking down, he's not looking up, that's why.
She bangs me on the leg and then I sort of lose where I am. But that's okay.
But what are you actually reading? What are you looking at down there?
I'm going through the list of what to talk about next.
Okay, he doesn't do lists either. This is all, I reckon he's having a midlife crisis.
Okay.
I actually do think he's having a midlife crisis. He never writes lists. Look, there's a list there. He's getting old. That's what happened.
It's a list. This year we had 3 million a month social media views in one of our months.
Yeah.
Which is just bananas.
That's huge.
So for a little real estate agency on the northern beaches of Sydney, Australia, to be getting that sort of traction made us really excited. The winners are our customers because they're getting they're getting some great properties. Hopefully we've introduced Northern Beaches property to other people out of the Northern Beaches.
Yep.
Number 1, we've introduced more Northern Beaches property to people in the Northern Beaches. Number 2, and also I think the having that data available for people, having that information was the only way people could have achieved that information in real estate is to walk into our offices and sit down with us. We've always done that, but being able to amplify that out to a lot more people has been really rewarding, and getting those sort of hits. Facebook, Insta, LinkedIn, we call Phil, F-I-L, Facebook, Insta, LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Across Phil and across our reps, we had 3 million impressions. That is probably one of the best in the country for a real estate agency, and that's thanks to your support.
100%, absolutely. People have been so supportive of this. It's incredible. It's honestly incredible. Not only that, but it's really disrupted an industry that I believe needed a little bit of disrupting. I think in many ways, real estate was kind of stuck in a bit of a time warp.
Yeah.
So, I hope that it's actually brought some value to a lot of people. The information that we give, we hope brings value to people. Often, I mean, you guys do your lives every morning, Mark and one of our team members, Michael Bergio.
We actually got this for our lives. Go. Action.
Dear.
There's lots of stuff. Actually, that's another thing for 2019.
Yeah.
The amount of stuff that we've actually
consumed.
Yeah.
Consumed. So
that's a bad word.
We have a lot of gadgets here. I don't know how to use any of them, but we do have a lot of gadgets, And look, it's all about learning, though, isn't it? It is. It's all about learning. Like the lapel mics, we realised that there was a lot of feedback that came from those. Now we've got this great big mic that's here. Yes, we do have lights because we realised that everything looks very pasty without the light. So we've got all sorts of bibs and bobs, and we are, as I said, we're going to be sharing those secrets more and more and more. We get asked a lot. I myself get asked about 100 times a week now how we do certain things. So we are going to be sharing that on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. Stay tuned. But just to recap on this year, we've had lots of babies. It's been a massive year for Novak digitally. It's been a massive year for the real estate industry. It's been a massive year for our vendors and buyers who have all benefited from this social media that we've been doing. Obviously, it's been very, very successful. Property market, we've seen it dip, we've seen it come up, we've seen it do absolutely everything. What's going to happen next year? I think it's going to just remain to being quite stable as well.
I think the government's got a lot to play in that. I think banking's got a lot to play in that.
Yeah.
I think the economy's got a lot to play in that. I think everyone's chased stability, and we've arrived. So I think 2020 will be the year.
What about the Northern Beaches? The Northern Beaches is going off.
Yeah.
It's funny. I have to say, when Mark and I met a long time ago, I didn't even know.
45 years ago, we married.
But I remember when you said to me, I'm from the Northern Beaches, I was like, wow.
It's amazing. Like, she said, yeah.
But the Northern Beaches has come such a long way.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Cars now.
It was rated, so Brookvale was rated as one of the top suburbs in Sydney a couple of weeks ago by realestate.com.au.
Yeah, so they were saying the 5 hot suburbs of the whole of Sydney, Brookvale was in there.
Okay. And I think it was the most searched area on realestate.com.au was the Northern Beaches.
Beaches,
phenomenal.
1.
I mean, so, that's incredible.
Realestate.com.au is reporting on every suburb in Australia.
Yeah.
And for Sydney, for
it's incredible.
For Northern Beaches region to get number 1, that is really good. I purely think it's because of our social media.
But it really has been moving and shaking. There's no doubt about it. I mean, that the Northern Beaches, so much has gone on here as well this year. Let's just cover that for a sec.
Yeah, that's
all right?
2020. That's 2020.
We've had endless amounts of developing that's gone on here. So obviously we had the opening of the Meriton Lighthouse, lots of new developments. There was a lot of people that were very sceptical about what was going to happen on the Northern Beaches with all this developing. People have just gobbled it up. They're loving it. Absolutely loving it.
You know what?
The hospital.
It was not just the launch.
Yeah.
For some stuff, it was the bedding down, and it was the operations and the running of those things. So we saw the second year of a successful beeline, like silky smooth in year 2.
Yes.
Silky smooth. We saw the bedding down and the launch of the hospital.
The opening of the hospital.
And I think that was a bit rough, but I think that the bedding down part I enjoyed more than the opening.
Yeah.
That's
all taken traction now as well.
Yeah, we've got our Ringa Road. You look lovely tonight, by the way.
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, I just
Thanks.
Ringa Road.
He doesn't say that to all the staff members.
That got opened up. There was a bit of traffic bottlenecks.
Yeah.
Still more to come.
New roads, beeline, and not only that, so many people have actually moved into the Northern Beaches where it used to be quite insular. That new infrastructure really has opened up the Northern Beaches to all of Sydney.
Do you reckon that's possible that our social media could have influenced those realestate.com numbers? That's really exciting. Just thinking about that.
Hey, just on that, I want to say something.
Just a couple of people.
Moving into next year.
Yes.
I read a really cool article that Steve Carroll, who is the ex-head of digital for realestate.com.au, God help me, I hope I don't get in trouble for this, but it was an article that was on LinkedIn.
Got to watch what you're saying here.
Okay, so his
touchy.
But his predictions for the real estate industry were, the top two, were number one. Now, this is coming from Steve Carroll, the ex-head of realestate.com, the ex-head of digital for realestate.com.au.
And they're a digital company.
Yeah. Number one prediction was
big role.
Social media sales are going to take over the property industry.
Ooh. I think he wanted to say something else, but he still said it in a different way.
Yeah, I'm happy that I saw this 2 years ago.
Ooh.
Okay, I strongly believe this, and it was nice to have that confirmation from someone like that, amazing. So that's number one. Property prediction for next year is social media sales will likely take over the real estate industry.
Absolutely.
Okay. Number two is the review platforms. So this is huge. These review platforms are just getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Power to the people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Power to the people. When you got in a taxi 15 years ago, nobody wanted to hear your complaint.
Yeah. Try calling taxis combined and telling them that your taxi didn't turn up. Who cared? Nobody.
You told your friends when you arrived, wherever you arrived, and that was it. Now you report it, that person loses jobs or their job.
100%. So we had an issue.
We
had an issue a couple of weeks ago with Qantas. God bless them, they did make it all okay. But we did have an issue. Now, I actually went onto social media from the time we walked through the gate and got onto the plane. They already knew about it and found us in our seat, came up to us with bottles of wine to say sorry. That's the power of doing these reviews. That's going to be enormous, these review platforms, realestate.com reviews, Facebook reviews, Rate My Agent reviews. These are big.
We don't take it for granted, but it's taken, I don't know what the word is. It's taken us by storm.
Yeah.
And we love it.
Yes.
But that's shit that's real.
100%.
Yeah.
Because people can go online these days and they can do their own digital interview on you based on your reviews. So they are huge. And do you know what? Even if you get the occasional bad review, I think that's okay as well. I think it's the way that you deal with that.
Can I shout out to 100%. Chris Jans and Nell, he said to Novak babies.
Hey guys.
Ange, how are you? One thing I want to mention about Ange, guys. Number one on the rating platform.
Rate My Agent.
Number one,
speaking of reviews,
rated, RATE, highest rated agent in DY.
Yes.
Angelo Gutierrez.
Yeah, phenomenal. Well done, Ange. Well done.
Considering how many sales are in
3 huge sales on Saturday as well.
And make no mistake, suburb.
Yeah.
Suburb with duburb is put DY together with suburb as duburb. The duburb of DY is a good suburb. That suburb has the most amount of units, I think, more than any other suburb in Sydney.
Yeah.
Because I went on to Chatswood.
No, what about Alexandria?
I went on to Alexandria. I went to Sydney CBD.
Yeah.
I went to all those different places. I looked at transactions.
Yeah.
DY was about double than a lot of them.
Wow.
So DY is a highly transactional suburb that probably has more units than any of these other suburbs.
DY does well.
Because don't forget the city is chopped up. There's like the Ultimo end of the city. There's like that end of the city. There's like the Darlinghurst end of the city. Sydney 2000 or Mascot, that they are in precincts, but just that suburb, DY's bigger.
You know, there's not that many suburbs in Sydney, Mark, where you can be living in an area like DY and you can turn to the right and have the beach 3 minutes away, and you can turn to the left and you can jump on a bus that's going to have you in the city in 35 minutes. Honestly, there's not that many suburbs, you know, and it's still so affordable.
That's 2019.
It's still so affordable. So 2019 has absolutely, without a doubt, been one of our most memorable years. Greatly thanks to you guys that watch us, that support us, that give us that courage to continue. Because I must say, we felt like absolute idiots for the first year and a half that we were doing our social media, going, I swear to God, no one's watching.
I still feel funny at times, right? But the big thing about us saying, oh, we've had a really big year, I think the big thing...
Memorable.
Yeah, I think the big thing was it was memorable for us.
Yeah.
I think the big thing there was just a lot of, it was like almost a celebration of that as well, that we wanted to share with everyone, because all these things on the list, maybe 1 out of 10 are Novak centric. The other stuff is really about our community. Even if it's our Facebook community or social media community, our Northern Beaches community, our DY community, like these are big wins in 2019 of what we wanted to celebrate tonight. So it wasn't really like, you know, how big is it, we want to swing it around. It was about the community's done really well, the hospital, all that stuff, everything's better down. You know, there's even talk about buying houses in the tunnel, you know, the tunnel, buying the 50 houses, the tunnel going in.
25 years they've spoken about it. Wow.
They're starting to buy houses for the tunnel. 51 houses they're starting to buy, which is sad in one way, good in another. But, you know, we as a community on the Northern Beaches have hammered, pumped, and a lot of that stuff we can translate to a lot of Sydney and a lot of Australia. A lot of these wins, like the property wins of the market not going down 10%, but now going up 5%, a swing of 15 or 20%, whatever that is most of Sydney, most of Australia. You know, the Banking Royal Commission and all that stuff is most of Sydney, most of Australia. These are big wins, guys. We live in a great country. We really do.
Without a doubt, we do. And also, I think while we're reflecting on the year, I think we also need to say a huge thank you to Tom Panos.
Yes.
Who has been incredible. He's been a great coach. He's certainly assisted us in transforming our business, taking it to the next level. It was always our dream when we built this incredible office that we work in. It was always our dream to take the digital to the next level, and he's absolutely assisted us in doing that. So thank you so much for all of your support, Tom. We really appreciate it. We've
always enjoyed the innovating, and we've always enjoyed the change and pushing ourselves. But, you know, a lot of people like Tom helping us, just absolutely just gold. So thank you for Mr. One, Tom Panos.
Yes.
One of the great real estate, probably the great real estate agent trainer in the country.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Anything else we want to?
I reckon that's it. I think that's about it, guys. Anyone got any questions out there? I don't know. Are we going to be doing a Novak next year?
Yep.
We are. Sorry, a Novak. Sorry, I was reading a comment there. I shouldn't multitask.
Yeah.
Are we going to be doing it?
This has been hitting me under the table 3 times. I'm now going to hit
3 times tonight. Only 3 times tonight. We're going to be doing Novak News next Monday?
Yeah.
We are. Okay, cool. All right, guys. I reckon that's it from us. That's a wrap.
We're going away, but we're still here.
We are. We'll still be here. Don't you worry. We'll still be coming to you live on our social media. Guys, have a great week. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your support. And we'll see you next week.
Go Northern Beaches. Go Northern Beaches. Congratulations. It was a big win and big celebration. Love everyone out there.
Yeah. And thank you again for all your support.
That's it. And we've been in business now for 17 years, only because of the people that are watching and that 100%. Sort of support that you guys are giving us. We fucking love you. Yeah. Thank you so much. Giddy up.
See you guys. Bye. Bye.